everybody, Crazy Cordy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another speed build. Today we're doing a large family home. It is, I think, a farmhouse, but here on the screen you'll see a floor plan that I was following. I did not have a picture of the outside of the house, so that was all me, but I did use this floor plan to build this house. I did change a couple of things. You'll see there's no garage. I took the garage out, and because of that I did have to do a little bit of rearranging for the master bedroom and the hallway on the left side of the house. I also did change the right side of the house a little bit. I had to add an extra bedroom because I did build this house for my save file. It houses the Hutchins family, I think, and they are a family. It's a mother and a father. They have twin teenage girls that are very opposite of each other. We have a very like feminine and girly girl. You know, she wants to she's a genius, I think, is one of her traits, and she wants to be like a jack of all trades. She wants to know a lot of things, and so her room you know, is catered more towards her. The other twin is more edgy. She is chief of mischief, and you know, she's just the bad girl, you know. And then they have a small son that is a child that is very artistic. So yeah, anyway, so this house is catered towards the family that I have living there in my save file. If you download this, you can obviously change whatever you want. You can always place it down unfurnished as well and furnish it however you'd like. But yeah, saying that, this build is available on the gallery. If you search my username crazycordy or the hashtag crazycordy, the link will also be in the description below if it's easier for you to download it that way. I don't know about you, but if I had a house this big, I think I would have a bigger kitchen. That was my only thing that I did not like about this floor plan, because like I said, I was following a floor plan and the kitchen is just very tiny. I do think this living area is probably a little bit, like I built it a little bit too big, but I did make it work in the end. I think there's just a little bit of empty space between the door and like the couch area, which is a little weird, but I didn't know what else to put there. Actually, I did it off camera. I added one of the Don't Wake the Llamas tables, so there is that in that space. But it is kind of a little weird, but I figured, you know, if the family wants to sit down and play a game, I don't know really if they would, but with the storyline that I have, because the girls, you know, fight all the time, and I don't really know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I did have a really fun time building this. It took me almost an entire day. Technically it took me more than an entire day because I worked on this yesterday after I got off of work, and I worked on it all evening, just off and on. I had like 5 different saves, like recordings that I had to do. Granted, a couple of them were only like 30 minutes long, but this build is definitely much bigger than what I normally build for this channel. Normally, if I'm doing bigger builds like this, I don't record it and I'm just building for fun, but I did want to include this one because it is going in my save file, and I thought that would be interesting for you guys to see. I did cut out quite a lot. I cut out the bathrooms. I think I might have shown most of one of them, but I didn't show the other one just because it's kind of the same thing and it's kind of repetitive and it's not that interesting. I mean, it's just a bathroom, you know? But I am going to start doing some more builds on stream over on Twitch. If you want to follow me over there, my username is the same as here. It's just crazycordy. I definitely enjoyed the couple of builds that I've done over there just because it's really interesting to get like live feedback from my chat, and just, you know, if I have a question about something, or if I don't know how, if I don't, what's the word? If I can't think of, like, if I have a decision to make and I'm not sure which way I want to go, sometimes I mean, obviously I just decide on my own, but it's really interesting to do it on stream with you guys. And so yeah, I would really appreciate it if you guys follow me over there. Obviously you do not have to, but if you would like to, it's we always have a good time over there. But anyway, here's where I added that second room. It's just a smaller room for the boy. I was gonna have the girls share a room at first, but then both the bedrooms over here are the same size, and I thought it was kind of weird for the girls to share a room that's the same size as the boy's room by himself, and that wouldn't really be fair. So I decided just to make the child have a smaller room. And by the time he ages up into a teen, if you guys played in my save, he would, or by the time he ages up, one of the girls would be gone, probably. So anyway, so then he could always move to one of the bigger rooms. But here we are finally working on the girls' bedrooms. They're very similar. Like, they use all the same objects, I believe, except for a few like specific objects that were catered more towards their personalities. But like their furniture, the beds and the desks and the dressers here, they're all the same objects. I just changed the colors. So obviously the one that we're working on mainly right now is the more girly one, the one who wants to be a jack of all trades. She wants to be smart, but she also wants to be creative. And so I added in a chess table into her room, so that I was originally going to do that in the living room area, but there's already a chess table in her room. I thought it was kind of weird to have more than one. Both the girls do have computers in their rooms, and then there is a desk out in the living room for like general family usage. But yeah, and then the more edgy girl, she has, she likes the color blue. And so, most of her objects are blue. I did add a dartboard there, and then that bubble maker. I'm not exactly sure what the bubble maker is, but I kind of had it in my mind that she was kind of a rebel, so she might be smoking something that she shouldn't be in her room. But that was my thought process behind that. And then I did clutter her room just a little bit more. It's not messy by any means, but it's just a little more cluttered with random objects. Some of them I've never seen before, and so it's kind of interesting to use those. But next we are going to be going into the laundry room, I believe. Yeah, so this wasn't too interesting, but I did put quite a bit of clutter around, and so that's why I decided to show it, because I could have cut it out. I cut out a lot of stuff. A lot of the stuff I cut out was just me, scrolling forever, trying to find things and whipping the camera around, because I whip the camera around like crazy. But I don't know. I think it's cute. I did forget to add laundry baskets into the bedrooms, which is totally my bad. So if you do download this, you can always add them in, but I do apologize for that. I did add one in one of the bathrooms and not the other one. So sorry for that too. But we are finally working on the master bedroom here. Again, very simple, very clean. I wanted the inside to look very clean. I did use a lot of snowy escape items, because they, to match your swatches, that's really important to me when I'm building. And so a lot of times I stick to one theme or one pack just so I can have all of my matching swatches. And then Tiny Living was really close. It's like that bookcase right there. It's really close. It's not perfect. I think that's a Tiny Living bookcase. I might be wrong. If I am, I'm sorry. But I also used a lot of Seasons, mostly just because Seasons is one of my favorite packs for building. So you probably noticed a lot of my stuff uses Seasons. Especially the windows and things. But here, this was actually a suggestion from my husband to put this little type table out here. I think it has a fire in it or candles or something, but it doesn't work as a fire pit. He wanted me to put a fire pit out here, but that seemed really weird to put on a deck, so I didn't end up doing that. But I did add a flower arranging table and a garden in the backyard, because the mother is a sim who loves the outdoors, and I don't know if there's a trait that has to do with gardening, but I put in there, she likes to garden, so I made sure that she has that. And we have, a swing set and the monkey bars for the kids. to play with, and we're basically done with the inside. I think I do pop back in once or twice just to add a few things, but mostly we're just working on the landscaping here. Nothing too exciting, but so that is about the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everybody.